Hey guys, my first LEGO League team just got back from our FLL City Shaper Season Sectionals tournament, and yes, we moved on to state, but before I talk all about that, I want to talk about the three biggest things I learned from the tournament, and like what I personally got out of it, because I know first LEGO League is much more than a robot, and that brings me into the third thing I'm going to share with you guys, but I realized that YouTube only has 3 or 4 other videos of like sectional tournament or nationals or regional tournaments like that, but none of the videos actually take and piece by piece take the main things that like they learned from the tournament or what they thought was cool or like what they saw. So now I have my video that I'm actually sharing with you guys, the 3 main things that I thought was cool, what I learned, and things I didn't expect. And like the last one is something that of course like changed the way, like it changes the way, the entire way like I and my team looks at first LEGO League. So it's kind of cool. So I would advise you to stick to the end for that last tip or the last thing that I'm going to share with you. So yes, jumping right into it, I would like you guys to subscribe. My channel does awesome videos like this all the time. Do Lego video, Lego robotics for first LEGO League, and occasionally like we'll do some some other things on different types. I mean, there's first LEGO League, first tech challenge, like first robotics competition. I think there's a first LEGO League junior too. All of those. But right now, this is the first LEGO League video, and it's about my team's sectionals tournament. And I do like I said, science videos and Lego videos and awesome videos like this. So I would like you guys to subscribe if you like the video. If you don't, that's totally fine. And I know I'm boring you and I'm talking a lot. But let's jump right into the first tip. Now the first thing that I personally thought was really cool at the tournament, and it's the same thing that everybody gets for regionals, sectionals, state tournaments, maybe state championships, which my team made it to, which was kind of cool, that I might talk a little bit about later in the video anyways, but, or world tournaments or world nationals, whatever you guys want to call it, but it's the opportunity to meet other teams. It's just really cool, like, to see all the other teams and get ideas, and I think that's a big point about the tournament. I mean, not like the judges and like, the people who are actually like doing the tournament, the people who run the tournaments, that's what they want to see. Is it's really cool to meet other teams, and like that opportunity to meet other teams is so cool. Like FLL City Shaper this season has brought on, like, it's a great year that, and it's really cool to see all the robot ideas now. Like they have a home, and then the small inspection area, the large inspection area, a launch is a lot smaller, and everything like that, how everybody takes it and everybody uses it and a different idea of their own, and it's kind of cool to see that. Now jumping into the second thing right away is that the judging gets a lot more stiff, and that's what I wasn't expecting. Getting into it, our regionals judges was like, whoa, you guys have like a pseudocoding notebook, whoa, that's really cool, you have a little thing in the robot, like it's a little sign that's the City Shaper. We called our team's license plate for our team because we thought it'd be funny and we thought it'd be cool, along with like, you know, putting like up flags on the robot and doing some stuff like that. And then another video might show you something really cool that we actually did with our robot when we went up on the bridge and raised the flags. It's actually kind of cool. But yes, judging gets a lot more stiff, and I was really surprised about that. I of course thought it was going to be the same, but I mean our team's first judging was actually in the core values, and just going in, I mean, it was really cool. Like, but it's everything gets a lot more stiff because you know you're at a higher level. Like you are one of the best teams now. Even like going to state as like one of the best of the best. We know it's just gonna keep getting harder. But like I'm gonna try to bring more videos to you guys on that, so you guys can get an idea, especially if your team that didn't make it that far, which I'm sure you will next year. But if you did, that's really cool. And I will jump into the third thing in a minute. But as I said, yeah, so my channel is all about like the Lego robotics stuff, and I would really appreciate if you guys would subscribe. And like this third thing, the third thing I'm gonna share is like it really brings in like what first LEGO League is about. Like this FLL City Shaper season is really cool. It's really awesome. And so yeah, and I have literally my notes over here. Yes, I'm grabbing it. This is my notes. Now we put it back right here. I did not throw it. I set it down there. Let's actually go down there. And now we're down here. See, here's my notebook again. Once again, my notebook with all my things on it. A seriously close-up is literally just what I'm talking about in the video name for ideas later on when I'm editing the video, so I know. Anyways, so the third thing that I'm going to share with you guys is that FLL is much more than just a robot. And this just goes to show that my team scored 8th place in the robot scores, and we still moved on in like 3rd and 4th place, like in our category. Like we were still up there in some of the top teams, and like this is sectionals, it's not regionals, so we're still like at one of the top levels of one of the best teams, still only scoring 340 points, although our max is way up in the 500s. Like, it's not about the robot at all. There's core values, innovation project, there's a robot design and programming, and that's what they're trying to get to, is that first LEGO League is it's much more than a robot. And that just goes to show that that's the entire point of this video, is that First LEGO League is much more than a robot. And just sharing that with you guys, or just sharing this with you guys, it's just, I think it's just kind of cool, because that is, First LEGO League is much more than a robot. And that's one thing that I try to bring up, especially in my videos, that it's not about just a robot too. There's a lot of other aspects of team building, the teamwork with other teams. And like I said, just like the opportunity to meet other teams. Now, I mean, knowing that judging gets stiffer, yes, but like there's a reason I started with like the opportunity to meet other teams, because that was the biggest thing I saw. And then at the final, of course, we get to the end where they're announcing all like the winners. And yes, we did get a robot design award, but like getting to the teams that they are going to share, like who gets to state, and we know we're not one of those because we're so low in the robot scores. But we know we're a good team, and we know how to work together, and that's all that mattered. That's the only reason we moved on. Like, it's not, First LEGO League is not about the robot. Again, that's what the FLL City Shaper this season is trying to bring on. That First LEGO League is much more than a robot. And that's why I think it's really cool, and that's why I stick with it, even though I'm like in 8th grade, like I'm getting older, like almost in like FTZ, and like I want to stick with it because I think it's just really fun. It's a really cool program, like even for you guys. And it's like not only something around here, like it's all worldwide too. Like there's a lot of kids that are getting impacted by this. I actually think that's one of our core values, is impact. There's like 7 of them. Or as my teammates would say, impact, the sweet feeling when you hit a wall. No, that's so that came up in a meeting. We thought it would be really funny, just LOL, you know, sign LANGUA. GE. Why did I think language had an R in it? So quick update just in the video, and this is actually being recorded after I've actually made the video now. I'm sorry for interrupting you guys, but really I just wanted to say how much time I put in this video, maybe over like an hour and a half of time. And during during the making of this video, my camera has at least glitched and broke at least like 20 times. My camera stand has fallen apart at least 4 or 5 times. I've had sound problems in the room. My light, I did have a light issue, and my notebook got everywhere in my notes. And I just want to say thank you for watching. Like, we're not even done with the video. I'm sorry again if I'm interrupting you in the middle of the video, but I just really hope that you guys would like the video and subscribe. I've put a lot of work into this, and again, it's just this video, the entire purpose is again to bring the message to you guys that First LEGO League, the season of FLL City Shaper, is much more than a robot. And I hope you guys, everybody gets that, and I think it's really cool, especially towards the end of the season for a lot of you guys, and or the teams that are moving on like along with us. That's really cool, and that's awesome. And I know it's going to be more fun, especially with next year too, but just finishing off this year, it's going to be really cool. I mean, we're not even done with the season, right? Yeah, okay. But it'll be awesome, and I do hope you guys stick around for these videos. But I would just mentioning the subscribe and everything that's going on in this video. Okay, and now you guys can get back to the video. Sorry. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you are new here, I do awesome videos like this every week or so. First LEGO League videos all the way to like science videos and awesome educational videos. Well, anything from that or to fun stuff I do with my friends and cool things like that. So I would advise you guys to subscribe. And I'm Zachy42. I really did hope you enjoyed this video. And I just wanted to bring to you guys, once again, that First LEGO League is much more than a robot. And it's like team everything, as I mentioned in the video. And thank you guys for sticking with me this long. Don't leave the video yet, as I have probably, I think I already said that I could go on and talking about this forever. But yeah, so anyways, I'm just gonna get this over with the intro, or the outro of the video. Not the intro, this isn't the intro, maybe it is. This entire video was the intro. No, well, maybe to the channel, no, not necessarily, but okay. Yes, please subscribe, guys. I'm Zachy42, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.